Hey, I cut my hair. Ah, is she even the same person anymore? Hey guys. Yes, it's still me. It's still good old Zoe. I'm still figuring out how to style my hair. So for now, it's going behind the ear, okay? Hey guys, I'm back. I'm sorry that I left you hanging. I know I said I would come back after 2 weeks and make a video updating you all on my meditation experience. But yeah, it's been like a month now, and it's been radio silence, and I'm so sorry. I'm okay. I'm great actually. I wanted to come on and give you guys a little update about how it went. And then if you have any questions about the experience, please leave a comment. I would love to do a video just answering everybody's questions. Also, don't mind the background noise. There are some children playing, and yeah, you might hear an occasional scream or laugh. I don't know. So like that. Anyway, it was incredible. Okay, so basically, I went up to Northern California. There are centers all over the world, by the way. I went up to Northern California, and I did a Vipassana course taught by Goenka, and he actually died in like 2013 or something like that, but they play his recordings throughout the whole experience, so it's kind of like he's teaching you. It's really cool, and he's also really funny, and I would always look forward to hearing his talks at the end of the day. But basically, I was there for 11 days, 11 nights, and then 12 days, I guess. Or maybe it was only 10 and 11, I don't know. And the Vipassana course is 10 days of noble silence, is what they call it. And this just means you are totally quiet, and then also you're making sure not to disrupt anyone. Ideally, you would be doing this experience, having this experience on your own, but they want to get Vipassana out to as many people as possible, so they do it in a big group setting, and they just ask everyone to be silent. So it's like you're by yourself. I actually got my own room, which was amazing. I got like the luxury suite. It was incredible. And they feed you for 10 days, they house you, they teach you this incredible meditation technique, and it's all free. What? It's really, really cool. It's all donation based. And they go into the history of it when you're there, and they talk about how this happened. But basically, this meditation technique is the technique that the Buddha taught to his students and followers. And they talk about how this technique was pristinely preserved for the last 2,500 years, or however long it's been. Maybe it's been a lot longer than that. I don't know. Okay, I just don't quote me on that part. But yeah, it's really cool. And I just want to give like my overall review, and then we can get into specifics in another video. I can answer your guys' questions. One question you might have is, did you really not talk for 10 days? No, I did talk to the teacher every once in a while. There is a window of time every day where you can go, if you have a question, go talk to a teacher. So you always have that resource available to you. My teacher was 77 years old and has been practicing this technique since she was 26. So she was a wealth of knowledge, and of course I wanted to pick her brain. But you're not allowed to read, you're not allowed to write. And yeah, it's basically like a dopamine detox on steroids. The only thing is you're not allowed to fast, and when I did the dopamine detox that changed my life, which I should make a YouTube video about, I fasted, and I did feel a big difference fasted versus not fasted, so I'd like to make a video about that in the future as well. Anyway, there's so many things I could talk about. Basically, on the schedule, there's 12 hours of meditation a day. And I saw the schedule before going, and I was like, okay, that's kind of crazy, but I'm down, let's go. Yeah, it really is 12 hours of meditation. I don't know why I thought like maybe it was not, but no, it is. I probably did maybe 10 at the most. I don't know, there might have been a day I did 12, probably maybe 11, I don't know, but 12 is really hard. Yeah, so I could get into all of those details in another video as well. There's so much. But I want to give my review, okay? Let me give you my review. If you are even considering doing something like this, if you're like overwhelmed, stressed, you feel like you can't handle your life right now, you just feel like there's too much happening, your mind is so busy, you have anxiety, you're depressed, whatever it is, ADHD, and you think you can't sit and meditate for 12 hours a day, well, you might not be able to. But this experience is for you. I mean, that's my opinion. I also like to challenge myself and do hard things like this. But I can just see the benefits for all of those aspects of my mind and how it could help so many people. Obviously, if you have major health issues or mental health issues, talk to your doctor, your psychiatrist, whoever it is, before you sign up for this, because it is really intense. And there's something else I was going to say. Oh yeah, this isn't like an escape from all those problems. And they make that very clear in the rules before you sign up. It's not an escape. It teaches you to face your problems. And some people aren't ready for that level of self-work, I guess. I don't know how to say it, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. So yes. If you're thinking about it, just say yes, just do it. It's hard, but once you do it, you've learned the technique, and it's something you can use for the rest of your life. And it's free. Anyway, I really, really appreciated it, and you know, it's really cool what they're doing. It really feels pure. I've explored so many different healing modalities, okay? You know, like things like combo, mushrooms, and then on the other side, like different types of meditation, like guided meditations and chanting and Kundalini yoga and Ashtanga yoga and breath work. And I've really, when I go to explore something, I really immerse myself in it. Like I studied Ashtanga for 10 years, got certified in that, still doing a Kundalini yoga teacher training right now. Just, I like to immerse myself in these things, okay? And what I have found is that, you know, I've learned over the years that yoga is created to help prepare the body for meditation. I remember hearing that when I was like 15, 16, and I remember actually as a 16-year-old like understanding it and like doing my Ashtanga practice every morning and being like, maybe I was 16, 17, and I remember being like, whoa, like after like sitting and meditating, because that's what they say you need to sit and meditate after, and being like, wow, like yeah, this did prepare my body for meditation, and being able to sit and like feel the energy in my body and feel like the cells in my body vibrating, and having those deep experiences at a really young age was amazing. But I noticed, like, in so many yoga classes, like, you take the yoga class, and then that's it. You're done. And it's, like, all about the movement. And, you know, you need the meditation to integrate everything. So you can do somatic movement and TRE, trauma release exercises, and shaking and tapping and chanting, and you can go to the jungle and drink ayahuasca. You know, you can do all these things, but you need to integrate them. So how are you going to do that? You're going to sit and you're going to meditate. And meditation not only helps you integrate all these healing modalities, meditation helps you to integrate life itself, your life experiences, your trauma, your pain, your heartbreak, your joy. Meditation helps you integrate all of it. This is the missing ingredient in all of our lives. It really is. And it's really easy to start. You know, you can start with 5 minutes a day. That's really all it takes. That's how I started. And I'm not saying I don't have problems, because, you know, I definitely still got those. But it's a practice. And, you know, this is like a tool that I know, like, when I am in suffering, I know how to become the observer of my mind instead of, like, being fully immersed in it and believing that this is it, this is reality, this is what it is. And, like, or maybe those aren't the right words, but, like, believing the story, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Believing the emotional story, the pain, the suffering, believing that that is what my life is, when in reality, I, like, learning the meditation techniques can kind of open up my awareness and see that, like, all these emotions that I'm experiencing, and I can still feel them and process them, but then I can take a step back and become the observer and remember who I really am, and remember that God is inside of me. I'm a piece of God. And or God, when I say God, I mean, like, the universe or source, the source that we all come from, whatever the source is that all humans come from. I just like to use the word God because I like it. Okay. But yeah, it was really good. 2 thumbs up. I like the meditation. It's very good. I could just go on and on, so I'm not going to. I'm gonna stop right here. Yeah, basically, I really liked it. You're supposed to keep up with it and do 2 hours of meditation a day. Have I been doing that? No. I want to, but it's been hard for me to, like, balance my schedule, but I'm also realizing, like, I need to, because of, like, what's going on internally. That meditation cleared a lot. I let go of a lot. And I'd like to get into dreams at some point on my channel, because I noticed that I clear a lot in my dreams. So yeah, I've been experiencing some really vivid dreams and learning how to not be attached to my dreams too, and to remain equanimous is the term that they use in the meditation retreat. So that's really cool. But yeah, I've let go of a lot, and I also brought a lot up to the surface that still needs to be let go. And I won't say that I'm a pro at meditating. I think that I'll be meditating my whole life, and maybe one day I'll be a pro at meditating. But now I just basically have another tool, and it's, like, the best tool yet. This is the tool of truth, okay? This meditation technique, I'll tell you a little bit about the technique itself. they teach you, it's not like, you're not like chanting some mantras or doing movements, or like you're not being distracted by like a visualization or something like that. You basically just learn how to be present and with your body sensations, and yeah, you learn how to be present. And that's like what all of us humans struggle to do, is to be present. So they teach you how to do that, and that's really cool. And every time this teacher Goenka would speak, it was like it was just like truth, 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 truth. Like my truth alarm was going off. It was just like a truth bomb, okay? The whole practice teaches you how to experience truth. It was pretty epic, I guess. I really liked it. Is there anything else I want to tell you? I don't know. It was a good vibe. I can tell you guys more in another video, but this one's getting long, so I'm gonna peace out. I love you, and don't forget to meditate for 5 minutes today at least. Okay, I love you.